Yo, what's going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today in this video, we're going to be talking about another big change that Valve has dropped recently. This is in CS2, not in CSGO just yet, but who knows if these changes are going to be in store for the long term or whatever. Obviously, Valve has been changing stuff all over the place recently. I've been trying to make videos and keep up to date with all the little things that have been changing, but there's really been like daily updates for the last like week or something. But one of the biggest things that has people talking right now is CS2 gold stickers got updated. Now again, every new CS2 update, it seems like Valve is putting out and publicizing a lot of the things they're changing, but then also it seems like each update there's a thing or two or three sometimes even that Valve is not really having anywhere in the patch notes or the discussions or anything like that, but it just randomly changes. Obviously, I made the video about the case hardened Hydra gloves a couple days ago, and you know, people are just finding stuff all over the place. It keeps randomly changing, and apparently the new thing is that the gold stickers have changed, and they added a couple screenshots of London, Berlin, Rio. Here is the London stickers on the left. This is CSGO. You can see this is what it looks like, and then over here the London. Now I would say this one is definitely more gold, but it's definitely different. It's just like an entirely different color. It's maybe shinier. It's obviously it's the same design, same autograph, stuff like that, but the colors are different. It's really a different sticker. Then we have Berlin. These ones I would argue change even more. This is like, a lot of gold with some red and stuff going on, and now it's like gold with like a bronze or like an amber, or I don't know, it's just different. It's a totally different color. And then here is the Rio ones where again this has like some black and gold, and now this one is just entirely gold. Now obviously everyone is going to argue, I didn't notice that I was kind of covering these up. I can click back through them real quick. Here's what the Berlin looks like, and then here's what the London looks like. So they are, really just totally different. But you can argue, hey, one looks better, one looks worse. I like this one better, I like this one worse. Hey, this is an upgrade, this is a downgrade, whatever. That doesn't really matter that much. I mean, it does matter because obviously if it was an upgrade, you can kind of expect that those investments are going to rise in price, especially in the short term. But hey, in the long term, maybe they'll even do better or worse than you expected. If it's a downgrade, maybe they'll go down in the short term. Maybe there'll be a worse investment than you had expected or whatever. But the weirdest thing here, and the thing that I want to talk more about, is the fact that Valve is changing some of these things. And obviously the biggest word of caution here is that just because things are changing in CS2, this doesn't mean they're actually going to hit the live servers. Again, this is still the limited access. This is still the beta. Valve is messing with things. They're changing things and changing them back all the time. We don't know which of these changes is going to stick and which aren't, which is pretty frustrating and it's pretty annoying because again, a lot of people out there have really significant money in their investments. Now obviously gold stickers, especially old gold stickers, can be very expensive, and if somebody has $1,000 or thousands of dollars or even hundreds of dollars, say that's a lot of money to certain people based on their inventory or where they're at in life or whatever. If you have a large chunk of your inventory in gold stickers or any item that Valve is changing right now, that could really suck because obviously you bought these things under a certain kind of pretense, and for them to just be able to switch up so easily, that does feel pretty bad. Now obviously that's a risk you're always taking by owning items in a video game that's owned by another company. Things can change, and we even see some of that stuff in like the stock market and everything as well. You own a company of a stock, but then hey, they decide to totally change their business direction, or they make an unpopular decision or whatever. So it's not totally unprecedented, but I do think it feels a little bit bad, especially for some of these old stickers. I mean, like this is a 2018 sticker. The sticker's 5 years old at this point, and now to just be changing it drastically, just be changing the color, like, hey, I know you've owned this thing for 5 years, going on 6 years, whatever, but now it's a different color. Now it just looks totally different. I'm fine with the game getting updates and getting changes and looking better in CS2. And if you want to change the lighting, and if the lighting is going to hit the gold stickers a little bit different in CS2 or whatever, hey, that I think is totally fine. But just to change the color, to change the sticker entirely, that feels a little bit bad to me, and it does kind of worry me that they're changing some things overall. Even for non-investors, people who just have owned the stickers, or the bigger thing here is, and that people are talking about, is for people that have already applied these to guns. You might have applied it to a certain gun because the colors looked good together, because it looked good together or whatever, and now you're changing the look of it entirely. It might look totally different. It might not look good anymore. You could have just lost value on a craft, or you could just not like the craft anymore. You could have spent a lot of money on a craft that you really enjoyed using as a play scan or looking at, or as a collector item or whatever, and for it to just be so different is a little bit weird to me. I know there's a lot of people talking about this on Twitter and stuff as well. Zada, this CS trader and skin enthusiast, can't talk, he tweeted this thing out that said, they made some changes to golds and now they all look the same, and I do believe that that is true. On the right in each of these pictures we have CSGO, and on the left in each of these pictures we now have the CS2. So you can see like on the left, this gold for every single sticker, every single year, every single tournament, it's now the exact same color. I would argue it is more of a golden color, but if they just wanted to change the golden stickers to like a legitimate golden color or whatever, why not just do that for all the ones going forward? Why go back and change the ones in the past that have already come out? Again, just because this is what this is like in CS2 does not mean that this is going to be a permanent change, but I just don't even like the fact that they're messing with this stuff at all. Maybe it was on accident, maybe it's on purpose, maybe they're just trying things out, maybe they actually think it's a good idea, I don't know. But some of these are very different. I mean, all of these are for sure different. You can argue, again, some of them are better, worse, whatever. Some of these definitely go from, more of a bronze color to more of a gold color. Some of them look pretty similar overall. Some of them only get a slight color change. But like this, Berlin, that's a huge change. These, what is this, Krakow? This is a huge change here. Even these Boston ones are going from like definitely a more of a bronze color to more of a golden color. I know some people showed some of the skins on guns as well, and you can see here, what some of these look like. Again, they're just really a different color. They do look kind of drastically different. Again, some better, some worse. Stickers look a lot bigger in CS2 as well, which I think something people are talking about. I know people were replying to this saying, "Hey, Krakow investors right now," because yeah, some people, are not going to be happy with their investment now that things are changing. So I don't know. Again, if Valve does want to change things, if they think it's for the better, or if they just are going to change things no matter what anyone thinks, at the end of the day, they're going to be able to do whatever they want. Hey, there's nothing we're going to be able to do to stop them. Obviously, we can voice our opinions and let them know how we feel about it. But I do just wish if Valve was going to change things, they would be more transparent. They would let us know. They would let us in on the conversations of, hey, we change this on purpose, hey, we are just experimenting, or hey, we didn't even mean to change this at all, it looks different, it's going to be going back to normal. That would make everything feel a lot better. But now the market is really in a state of limbo right now. Again, not just specifically for these gold stickers, but for the case hardened Hydra gloves and for every item out there, because from patch to patch, until we get that official release of CS2, anything could change. Things could be entirely different. Things could look way better. Things could look way worse. Skins that weren't pattern based before can now be pattern based. Stickers that were bronze before can now be totally golden. Who knows? Obviously, once CS2 drops, there'll be a lot more certainty in the market and prices will start to stabilize. I tried to look around the markets right now to see how gold stickers are doing, but so far I can't really see any immediate impact for gold stickers in the market, partly because maybe this isn't really that big of a change, partly because it isn't that big of a deal, partly because probably people expect them to be reverted and go back to normal, and are also partly because gold stickers are just really illiquid and don't sell that often. So, these changes just happened a couple of days ago on the CS2, so to actually see the effects in the market, it could take weeks, if not months, to really see where prices and demand and everything is going to stabilize at, because some of these stickers, sell once a week or sometimes a couple times a week, sometimes less than once a week. So, you can't really see any meaningful price impact just yet until we actually get some more info. But wanted to get this info out to you guys. In CS2, now gold stickers are drastically different. We'll have to see what this means for the market. But if you are a gold sticker investor, you might want to keep an eye on this and maybe at least check out what some of your new stickers look like in CS2 and maybe reevaluate some stuff. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you the next one. Until then, peace.